Little Legends, Exceptional Men in Black History by Vashti Harrison. Today's legend, John Lewis, 1942 2020. Activist and member of Congress. People always knew John was meant to be a leader. When he was young, he dreamed of being a minister. Dressed in a shirt and tie, he preached to the chickens on his family farm. Even at home, thought he was aware of discrimination in segregated Alabama. Nicer schools, libraries, and buses were reserved for white people. John thought this was unfair. His parents told him to leave it alone, but he wanted to make things better. At around the age of 15, John heard Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on the radio describing how nonviolent protests such as march and boycotts were helping to end segregation. John was inspired and attended his first march. In college, he wrote to Dr. King asking for advice in how to do more. Amazingly, Dr. King wrote him back, met with him, and soon became a friend and mentor. In 1965, John and 600 others planned to march from Selma to Montgomery in Alabama. When they crossed the Edmund Pettus Bridge, state troopers were waiting for them. The troopers attacked the protesters, injuring many, including John. The images from the march of peaceful protesters being beaten made it onto the national news. Americans were horrified, and this led to a wave of support for civil rights. Over the years, John has received many honors for fighting for the rights of his fellow Americans, and he's still using nonviolence. He has held a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives, serving Atlanta's 5th District since 1987. In 2016, he led a sit-in the U.S. Capitol to push for gun control laws. As a boy, John wanted to change the world, and as a man, he keeps on changing it. Honoring Mr. John Lewis.